victory. Just keep believing and trusting God, and you got to know that everything will work out just fine, man. You know what I found out a long time ago is things will change when you change the way you look at things. When you change the way you look at things, things have no other choice but to line up. Because so as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you got to be careful how you view things from here on out. You're like, but Trevone, that sounds absurd, because right now I'm going through pandemonium. Right now I'm dealing with heartbreak. Right now I'm dealing with money issues. I'm dealing with me issues. I'm dealing with this issue. I'm dealing with that issue. And all of those things might be true to the natural eye. But there's a spiritual eye, and that's the eye that God is calling you to look from in this season. So as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You get to decide in this season what troubles your heart. You get to decide how successful you're going to be. The things that are going to happen in us or through us is going to depend solely on us in life. Stop looking to pass the buck. Stop looking to say it's because of them. It's because of this person. It's because of that broken relationship. It's because that person didn't support me. It's because of that I wasn't able to get ahead. It was because my father was absent. It was because my mother was absent. It was because, all my life I had to fight. Let me tell you something. You're going to always be in a constant fight, but as long as you're okay with the fight, you can make it. You can persevere. You can go further than you could have ever imagined, as long as you're all right with the fight. And what do I mean by that? It's each and every level, there's another devil. Each and every level you go is going to be a new obstacle. And as long as you're okay with getting in the ring and putting on the boxing gloves and handling your business, you can make it. And what do I mean is you got to fight for the job. And then once you get the job, then you got to fight to keep the job. And then once you fight and to keep the job and you get the promotion, then you got to fight to stay in the seat of the promotion. You know what I'm talking about. Once you prayed for the business, you fought for the business, you had to fight to get the business. And then when you get the business, then you find out there's a whole nother fight on a whole nother level. Then you had to fight to keep the business. And then you found out you got haters, and then there's competition, and now you got to fight to stay in the race. Each and every level you're going to go to in life is going to always be another fight. But as long as you're okay with the fight and the pressure that comes along with good success, you can make it. The race is not given to the swift, neither the battle to the strong, but to them who are going to do what? Endure to the end. You got to endure this ride, sweetheart. You got to endure this ride, my brother. You got to keep pushing no matter what you see, no matter what you don't see, no matter who's supporting, no matter who's not supporting. You got to push and have a hope beyond where you are right now, man. I'm telling you, because if the enemy can keep you focused long enough on what's happened naturally, he can get you off kilter and ultimately deter you altogether from your blessing, from your next miracle. Don't allow him to do it in this season. You've worked too hard. And those that are watching on Facebook Live, if you know what I'm talking about, is there's something that you've been working too long on, too hard for, and you're not going to just let it go like that. Tap that screen and give me some hearts real quick. Share this. Somebody else needs to hear this. I'm on here for the next 2 minutes to pour into those that really, really need to hear this tonight, because this is laid on my heart heavy. And I've been thinking about it all week long. It is Thursday, and I'm still thinking about it, because so many give up right before the true miracle comes, right before the manifestation could materialize in his hand. So many people fall to the wayside and just give up. You're too close to quit. You have no idea of the you coming next. That's why you cannot waver now, just because things don't seem to be going the way you want it to. If something is not working, if something is out of whack, if something is just off, you have the ability to change it. Yeah, I want to let you know that you have the ability to change. Somebody say, well, I want this to change. I just want this. I just want that. Listen, you have the ability to change whatever. If it's a relationship that you know, whether it's a friendship or you in a relationship with somebody and you want them to just rise up to the occasion and treat you the way you deserve or do for you the way you deserve to be done for. Let me tell you something. It is your fault if you allow whatever to go on for too long. Let me tell you something. People will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. Circumstances will treat you the way you allow it. I don't care if it's your job, if it's a place where you're not happy, if it's a place where you're not feeling appreciated, if it's a place where you know they are not giving you the best that they got, then you need to move on and go get the best, okay? And go get what's more suitable for you. I don't care who it is or what it is in this season. If it's not helping you to grow, if it's not helping you to accomplish the goals that you have set out in life for yourself, it's time to move on and do something else. It's time to move on and go higher, because nobody got time for that. You are getting older each and every day. And if you spend your life saying, yeah, I can't make it because this one and that one, you'll wind up a 60-year-old dreamless individual that could have gone far but just never surpassed anything because you just couldn't seem to get that the power and the keys to success were in your own hands. Never give anybody or anything that much power over you to deter you from what God has for you. If God has something great for you and what you're doing, whether it's the job you're with, whether it's the relationship you're at, whether it's the school you're in, if it's not helping you to get towards the goal, it's time to make a choice. And ultimately, the choice should be you should choose you. I choose me. At the end of the day, I choose me. I'm responsible for what happens to me from here on out. I'm responsible for it. If you eat bad long enough, what's going to happen? Your body will eventually break down and you'll get sick and you'll die. But if you take the time out to exercise, to eat right, to give yourself the nutrients your body needs, you can stick around for a little while longer. Ultimately, it's just like that. It's the same analogy as that. You get to choose by what you're allowing to come in your system. You get to choose how long you're going to be around here. You get to choose how far you're going to go in your career. If you want to go far in a particular field, you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to do the groundwork. You're going to have to roll up them sleeves and get dirty and do whatever it takes to make it come to pass. Don't say you want something and just say it and that be it, because faith without works is dead. You got to get up, get out and do something. This is your season. But remember, when you change, everything will start to change. And if you do what is easy, life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, life will be easy. I love you. I got to get up out of here. Until next time, please remember to live in purpose, on purpose, for the purpose God has on your life. Keep living.
God's not gonna leave you out there. He's